Hello, dear learners. Today we are going to learn about the sterilization of milk. This is very important point. The first point is, what do you mean by the sterilization? Why it is carried out? Sterilization is nothing but it is the process of killing all the microorganisms present in milk. Okay, so just keep it in mind, killing all microorganisms in milk. And for this purpose, milk is generally heated 110 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. Okay. Due to this high temperature and due to this high period, generally all the microorganisms present in milk is killed, and so this milk becomes safe for human consumption. Okay, got it? Sterilization is nothing but the heating of each and every particle of milk to a temperature of 110 degrees Celsius for the 30 minutes, and due to this all the microorganisms present in milks are killed. Okay, and when all the microorganisms are killed in milk, it becomes safe for the human consumption. What are the different advantages of this process, that is the sterilization of milk? Number one is, first of all, we have to know the what are the different advantages of this process. Number one advantage is that it increases the keeping quality of milk. It means that we may keep milk at a room temperature for a long time, because as we have seen all the microorganisms are killed in milk. Okay, no single microorganism is present in that milk, and therefore the keeping quality of milk increases. Number second advantage of this method is that no cream layer formed. This is the second advantage of this method. Number third is it forms soft digestible curd. Soft digestible curd, and due to the soft digestible curd formation, it becomes very useful for the feeding the infants. Okay, as it becomes the very soft digestible food, it becomes very useful for the infants to digest this type of the curd which is formed by the process of the sterilization of milk. Okay, so this is the third advantage of this method. Number fourth is it is the economical to use. Economical to use. It means that there is no requirement to have a refrigerated system. Okay, there is no need to store such a milk in refrigerated, or you may say in the fridge. Okay, so we may save lot of money on energy, we may save lot of money on purchasing, purchasing such a type of equipments to store the milk. Okay, there is no requirement to have a refrigerator at home. So therefore, this is the economical to use. As the milk is sterilized, it means that the all the microorganisms are killed in this process. As this milk is heated to the 110 degrees Celsius for the 30 minutes, means there is no questions of remaining the any single microorganisms, and as the all the microorganisms are killed in this process, the keeping quality of milk increases, and we may keep this milk at a room temperature for the long times. It means that there is no requirement to purchase the refrigerated or a fridge at homes. So in this way it saves our money. Therefore this is the economical to use. Then let's see, as we have seen the different advantage of this method, this method also has some disadvantages. Number one, disadvantage. What are the different disadvantages? Let's see. Number one, increased cost of production. Increased cost of it means that we have to purchase the sterilizer equipment. Okay, and for this process, that is the sterilizations, it requires the a lot of money. Therefore this is the first disadvantage, is that it increases the cost of production of the milk. Second one, more loss in nutritive value than pasteurization. In this process, that is the sterilization of milk, we have seen that the milk is heated to 110 degrees Celsius for the 30 minutes. Then what happens? Due to this process, the more number of the nutrients which are present in that milk. What are the different nutrients? As we have seen in our previous lectures, that the vitamins, some enzymes, important enzymes, okay, those are we have seen in our last lecture or previous lectures the nutritive value of milk. We have seen the milk generally contains the fats, okay, then the protein, lactose, vitamins, okay. So due to the high temperature, that is the 110 degrees Celsius, and it is heated to the 30 minutes, what happens? It affects on the proteins, it affects on the lactose, it affects on the vitamins which are present in that milk, and due to this high heat treatment, some vitamin get lost in this process, and therefore this is the it is said that this is the second advantage, is that the more loss in the nutritive value than the pasteurization. We have seen that the in pasteurization milk is heated 72 degrees Celsius for the 15 seconds, and in this process the milk is heated for 110 degrees Celsius for the 30 minutes. Due to this high temperature and due to high heat treatment, some important vitamins are get lost in this method. So this is the second disadvantage of this method. Okay, then the third, that is the Gerber test is not normal in such type of the milk. Gerber test. Gerber test is generally used to determine the fat percentage in this milk. Fat percentage in milk, and when we try to determine the fat percentage present in this milk, it becomes very difficult due to the sterilization of milk, and therefore the Gerber test is we may not we cannot determine the fat percentage in the sterilized milk. So this is the third disadvantage of this method. Okay, uh, let's see some important points regarding the sterilized milk. The sterilized milk must keep without the deteriorations, that is, the remain stable and be of good commercial value for a sufficient period to satisfy the commercial requirement, and it is be free of any microorganisms harmful to consumer health. As I told you earlier that as milk is heated to the 110 degrees Celsius, and all the microorganisms get killed in this milk, it becomes safe for the human consumptions. Now let's see the different methods which is used for the sterilization. Number one method which is used for the sterilization of milk is the in bottle sterilization. In this method, the raw milk on receipt should be strictly examined by the physicochemical and bacteriological test, and only high grade high grade milk is used for the sterilization of milk. Okay, and in this method milk is preheated for 35 to 40 degrees Celsius. Why it is preheated? For the efficient clarification and filtration. As milk is preheated for 35 to 40 degrees Celsius, and why it is preheated for 35 to 40 degrees Celsius? It is preheated for the efficient clarification and filtration process. If any sediment is present in that milk, that is removed. Okay, to remove any sediment present in that, the milk is generally preheated for 35 to 40 degrees Celsius, and due to this clarification and filtration process, all these sediments which is present in that milk is removed. Okay, so this is the first point which is applied here in the in bottle sterilization, and then the milk is then this is the first method, that is the in bottle pasteurization. For the in bottle pasteurization, the only high grade quality of milk is taken. Okay, this high grade milk is preheated for 35 to 40 degrees Celsius. And why this is preheated for 35 to 40 degrees Celsius? The answer is uh, to clarify efficiently or to carry out the filtration process efficiently. This milk is preheated for 35 to 40 degrees Celsius, and whatever the visible dirt is present in that milk, it is removed in this process, that is the clarification and filtration process. Okay. Then this milk is cooled to the 5 degrees Celsius temperature until the use. Again, this milk is preheated for the 60 degrees Celsius, because the next step is the homogenization. For the efficient the process of homogenization, this milk is treated for the 60 degrees Celsius, and then the homogenization process is carried out. As we have seen in our previous lecture, is that the why the homogenization process is carried out. This process is carried out to disintegrate the large size fat globules in a smaller one. So, the homogenization process is carried out here, and when the homogenization process is over, this milk is filled in desirable size and shape of bottles, and then it is, when the bottles is filled, it is capped. And when this process is over, that is the filling and capping of the bottle, then these bottles are allowed for this sterilization, and in this sterilization process, milk bottles are heated to 108 to 111 degrees Celsius, and this process is generally carried out up to the 25 to 30 minutes. When this process is completed, the next step, these bottles, the milk bottles, cool to the room temperatures, and then after when the temperature reaches to the room temperature, then these bottles transfer to the storage until the dispatch, and it is stored to the 5 degree Celsius temperature. So, in this way the in bottle sterilization process is carried out. So, this is the flow diagram for this process, that is the in bottle sterilization. So, thank you very much.